Yo, everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I'm super excited that you're back here with us today. Once again, this is Man United Central, and I'm your boy Luther. Man, guys, I'm super excited that you to come here in front of you today on this beautiful day here. Here in the US, we are celebrating Father's Day. So to all the fathers out there, happy Father's Day. All right, let's jump into it and see what we have for you today in the Man United world, right? So, in short, it's been kind of quiet. The only thing that we need to focus about today is I'm seeing reports that if Sheikh Jassim was to win the bid to be the preferred bidder, he's going to bring in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Remember we did speak about that. He had mentioned that if he was to win the bid, he would try to incorporate some of the ex-players. That way, they can do some kind of running when it comes to the team, right? So again, if we bring in Ole, what is he gonna do? I mean, we need proper professionals to run the team. We cannot be one of those clubs only give jobs because of, oh, you are the legend of the team. Can you actually do the job, right? So what role are you going to give him? Is it going to be something like what? I hope it's not director of sports, kind of situation, because, I mean, can he do the job? We need professionals to come in and, handle some business. Something like what we see a team like Man City do, right? They have professionals. That's why they are, doing their thing on the field and off the field, right? Now, that's one. And then another news I was seeing that apparently today I'm reading Erik Ten Hag has been left fuming, right? Why is he fuming? Fuming because of the lack of inactivity when it comes to the Glazers, right? Because since the Glazers haven't, pretty much made the decision of who's going to be the preferred bidder or what's the situation, that is hindering Ten Hag from making moves in the market, right? Because right now, he believes that it could have been the perfect time to go in for, one of his top targets, Declan Rice, right? Declan Rice, yes, they've been linked to Arsenal, but he feels that we have a chance to go for him, right? But his hands are tied because he was told, he cannot, bid or put in any true, to put in money on a player, because the Glazers, they don't want to add, more even if it's dead, or the Glazers don't want to spend the money. So the board and the Glazers, they're hindering Ten Hag from making moves. Right now, he can only just talk to players and say, you know what, hopefully this thing gets resolved soon, and then that we can come in and put an official bid to acquire services. This, it's for any of the players, right? We lost Kim Min-jae for almost similar reason, because with Min-jae, he agreed that he wants to join us, but again, we couldn't put in a concrete offer on the player. Same thing that we may be losing also on another top target for Ten Hag in Declan Rice, because again, we do not have concrete reasons why a player should wait for us, right? Because right now you're saying, hey, Declan Rice, we want you, but only if once the Glazers decide, we'll come in and put in a bid for you. Okay, which is crazy, right? That's why we're losing on all these players, and Ten Hag now has to go to second, third, or fourth choice, right? So hopefully, sometime next week we may get some kind of news, or we may see, like some movement, right? Now, in the transfer, let's see who we have been linked with. I'm seeing that what Ten Hag is trying to do is, if we miss out on Kim Min-jae, which looks possible that we're going to miss out on him, right? Now, if we miss it, he looks like he's lining up Axel Disasi as a potential potential replacement, or he may go to Timber, who he played with in. Again, you guys know how I feel about going for Timber because of the height situation, right? The height situation will be kind of tough because having the Butcher and Timber, they're kind of short. It worked in the Ajax league, in the Eredivisie league, but it will not really work in the Premier League because it's a whole different ball games when you are playing in the Premier League, right? So that's one, and also that now I see that we are with the case of Mason Mount, for example. If we happen to lose on Mason Mount, it will be linked with Eze, this kid from Crystal Palace. I think he made his debut for England. What was that, yesterday or the day before? The kid is really good. So it's a potential in case we lose out on Mount, because the bid that we're going to put for Mount is, close to be like 55 million. And it looks like Ten Hag has mentioned that to his team, like, look, if Chelsea doesn't want to play ball, then we'll go to another alternative. So an alternative could be that kid Eze from Crystal Palace, right? So again, I mean, this whole situation is, pretty frustrating. And with Man United the way it is, like every season, transfer window opens, we're going to be linked to 1 million players, right? And who knows who we're going to end up signing, or we may not sign anyone at all, which will be a disaster. Or if we just get Mason Mount in as the only transfer in, that will be a disaster, because we are definitely not going to be able to compete with the likes of City, even Newcastle. Newcastle is making moves, right? Now, if we definitely want to compete, we want goals. How do we get goals? We need to sign some strikers, right? Hopefully the Højlund deal, it works out, because obviously we've mentioned yesterday, we saw some articles that they're willing to play ball Atlanta with us, even though they slapped this crazy amount of on him, as if he's an established striker who is not. So hopefully we don't overpay. We negotiate and eventually get him in. But of course, he's not enough. You need two. Another striker who's been linked to it is Gonçalo Ramos. I really liked him. He's killing it in the Portuguese league. So if we get him, but again, he's expensive, because with him you're looking at least 80 million. That is Ten Hag's whole transfer budget right there. So guys, I mean, it is frustrating, I know, to be a Man United fan, because nothing goes simpler for us. There's always roadblocks for us, right? There's always roadblocks. There's always stuff happening. Like now, of course, we are in a position, we want to make moves, but we can't, because we're tied into this whole takeover situation, which no end in sight, right? So Ten Hag cannot make moves, and Ten Hag wants his players in, before preseason. That way he can start working on them, right? And we know how important preseason is, right? So again, I mean, it is going to be interesting, but we'll keep an eye on it. Keep your ears peeled on this space, and I'll be sure to update you guys as news happens. And pretty much that's all I got for you guys. It's a short one. I just want to wish all the fathers out there happy Father's Day, and take care. Peace out. And before I forget, don't forget to like and subscribe and notification bell as you are heading out. All right, people. Thank you so much. Peace.